picked up the Canon Rebel SL2. I wanted to unbox it and give you a hands-on look at this camera. Now, first of all, this camera is going for $499 for the body on Amazon, and it's also going for about, $599 with the kit lens and a bundle. So what a deal here on this camera right now. Now, you're gonna learn later in this video why this is such a deal. All year long, the Canon SL2, ever since it's been announced, has been right around the $699 mark. You're getting a bundle now. It's probably due to the holidays for $599. So don't pass up on this one if you're looking for a great YouTube camera, you're a beginner and you don't want to pay $1,000 for a camera. Here is the one I really recommend you get. 24.2 megapixel CMOS sensor. It has an ISO range of 25,600 and 12,800, it looks like on the video, up to 5 frames per second. You do have dual pixel AF, which is the standout feature here on the Canon SL2. You have a very angle LCD, which means you can move the LCD around for vlogging and stuff like that. Wi-Fi and NFC, and this does come with the EFS 18-55 STM kit lens. So the kit lens is basically, it's gonna zoom in decently far, and it will also do good close-up shots. So it's not gonna be the best lens. It's not super, versatile, but it's a good lens for starting out with your camera where you don't wanna be, thinking, oh, this lens is too far, it's too close. It kind of does a lot. So let's go ahead and open this up here and see what comes inside the box. You can see a huge booklet, instruction manual. I'm supposing it's in multiple languages, and yes, it is. So they will show you everything about how to use this camera. Pretty thick, so you might just want to look at some online tutorials if you wish. Now, you also get this register your EOS camera right here. Nothing too interesting. Looks like a little limited warranty guide here. But let's get into what you came to see here, which is the camera here. So nicely packaged. It's not amazingly packaged like some smartphones are, but here is the camera right here. And I did get the white version. I thought it looked pretty cool in comparison to pretty much every other black camera on the market here. This is a very rare camera to come in this white color. So pretty cool stuff right here, if you ask me. So there is the camera itself, the Canon EOS Rebel SL2, you can see right there. If you do get this on the other side of the world, it will say 200D on there, so keep that in mind. We'll talk more and look more at the camera in a minute. Let's see what else comes in here. So you do have yourself a charging port. So this is going to be a brick to go ahead and charge your battery. Let's file those things off to the side over there. And let's see what else comes in the box here. So you do have a battery. Let's see what battery size this is or what the number is. So let me get the battery out of there. And that is an LPE17 battery. If you were wondering which battery this is, it's the LPE17. So keep that in mind, 1040 milliamp hour battery. So that should be okay for this camera, but definitely a camera you're gonna probably wanna get a spare battery for. And actually, if you do get the bundle, they come with a spare battery. So here is the lens, the 18-55 mil. And you can see Canon lens right there. And it does have that theme that goes along with the white camera theme. You can see right there, STM. And right here is the front of it. So zooms in pretty good. Not too far, but hey, it'll get the job done. You also do have the autofocus, manual focus, toggle, stabilizer on and off. And it says right there how far you're going. See image stabilizer right there. So quality build on their lenses. That's what I like about Canon. They've been around for a while, so they make some quality stuff on their lenses. So right over here is the strap, which I'll probably never use. The straps have gotten annoying to me in the past. Okay guys, so here is the Canon Rebel SL2. I mean, just look at that compact body. That is compact for an SLR. We don't usually see SLRs this small, this light. Now I'm coming from a G7, so it's slightly heavier than that, but man, is Canon getting close when it comes to the mirrorless technology cameras out there when it comes to their body. So they really did a great job at cramming a DSLR size sensor in here into this small body. So screwing out to the left, you can see there is that sensor right there, 24.2 megapixel APS-C sensor, the same sensor you can find in the Canon 70D and 80D, aka the cameras that Casey Neistat has used in a lot of his vlogs, just for reference there. So let's go ahead and twist that on, and you could see 18-55 millimeter lens, on this guy. It looks pretty good now that it's on. You can see Canon right here, and all of this stuff feels very premium quality. I just want to mention that right now. The buttons, the dials, everything that you touch on this camera, although it is a plastic body, and I don't think it's weather sealed either, this camera just offers a nice quality feel that you're just typically associate with the Canon brand. Now, it's not all peachy and rosy. This camera has a battery door at the bottom here, which can be annoying, but you can't really complain for what you're paying. You're not paying the $1,000 for the 80D. You're not paying even the $900 for the 77D, which also comes with a battery door at the bottom, so that's not really argument there. But there's cheaper cameras in this, like the T6. Those also don't give you side battery doors. So let's go ahead and prop this battery in and get this thing in here. It's a little bit tight, so give me a second here. And nope, that's the wrong way. Let's go ahead and put it in. And there it goes. So the Canon battery is in there. That is an EP17 battery, 1040 milliamp hours. So it should be good for about 350 shots or so. Let's go ahead and put the SD card in there and close it up. So you just lock it like so. And now we are in. So taking a look at the dials right here, you can see we do have the manual dial right there. And we're gonna go through the menu in just a second here. All right, so here we are taking a closer look at this Canon Rebel SL2. Now, this thing does tend to wobble just a little bit on the table because of the lens. It's a little top heavy on the front. So if you do get a heavier lens, this thing's gonna wobble. So keep that in mind. Probably not so much on a tripod. This was really meant to be paired with smaller lenses, I believe. So try to look for smaller lenses if you are gonna be using this camera. Now, I want to run through some of the key specifications here that matter. This right here is a 3-inch articulating touchscreen. Let's go ahead and turn the camera on itself. I'm going to turn it on right there. This is a 3-inch articulating touchscreen, and it does have a very easy software to use. So you can see, just take a look at the software here. Super simple, and it's designed for beginners. So if you are a beginner with DSLR cameras like myself, you probably will enjoy what you're gonna get here. Now, I do know how to use cameras, pretty well, but I've never used a DSLR, so it's gonna be nice to mess with Canon's easy to use system right here. As a matter of fact, I don't like when things are complex. I like to just get to the video and get to work. So this only records in up to 60 FPS. So if you do wanna do video on the Canon Rebel SL2, right here, you have to go to video mode. You're only gonna be able to do 1080p at 60 FPS for the maximum resolution. So keep that in mind right here. Up here, you do have your ISO controls, display, a toggle for exposure and stuff like that, a silver button to shoot. And right here, you have auto modes. It looks like you do have a program mode. You do have TV mode, AV, aperture priority, manual, creative, scene mode, and you have a bunch of other stuff here. So the dial definitely feels pretty premium quality right here. And then you have a hot shoe up here. Now the viewfinder is like a pentamirror viewfinder, so you're not gonna get that super clear, like electronic look through the eye. It's gonna be basically what you're seeing in person because it's just shooting through the lens itself up into the viewfinder. So keep that in mind. This camera does support Wi-Fi and NFC, so that's a nice feature to have here for your camera. You can see right there. Also does give you a mic jack if you want to do some vlogging. Keep that in mind. So you can actually hook up a mic to this and not need a separate external audio source, but you cannot monitor your audio like you could on the 80D. So keep that in mind. There are some drawbacks, but really this camera is giving you the same features that you get, or not the same features, but the same sensor and pretty much image quality that you're getting with $1,000 80D. So that's why I bought it. I think it's a fantastic little camera. If you guys want to see more on it, go ahead and drop your thoughts down below. Let me go ahead and take a quick photo here, if we can, here on camera. Take a look at that dual pixel AF, and it wants to use the flash. Okay, so I want to demonstrate that dual pixel AF here. So you can see the iPhone box in the background is in autofocus. This is in blur. So if I tap this, the Canon is going to know to focus over here. If I tap over here, it's gonna know to focus over there, and so on and so forth. It also has face tracking, so if you're doing vlogging, it is gonna know how to easily, quickly focus on you. So that's gonna be great for those scenarios. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. This was just an unboxing and a hands-on. It's a quality camera. It can be found for cheaper than it's gonna be able to be found for most of the year. This camera's going for $599 right now, $499 just for the body. If you do have lenses already, you have Canon cameras already, just pick up the body and you got yourself basically $1,000, technology under the hood here of this really light body. So anyway, links are down below in the description. Please use them to support the channel. It does help us out to get more technology to review around here. And if you found this video helpful, enjoyable, informing, entertaining, go ahead and hit the thumbs up down below. Again, if you have any questions as well, you can comment those in the comment section. I do try to read as many replies as I can and do make videos based on what you guys are requesting. So anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Be sure to be well.